Welcome sa E-SKUL ng Bayan. Andito ako para samahan kayong mag-review. Tara, aral!
Now, let's talk about variations. So, variations, basically sinasabi, or variation, sinasabi lang nun yung relationship ng variables mo. Okay? So, relatively madali lang to. So, actually, guys, magtutuloy-tuloy ako ng discuss dito, tapos saka tayo magsagot ng examples. Okay? Kasi yung variation natin is related naman siya sa ratio, and then related naman din yun sa proportion. Okay? So, magtanong na lang sa chat at babalikan ko yon. Okay, so, a variation natin again is relationship ng ating variables. So, we have, may nabibilisan. Okay, so, when we have variation, yun yung relationship na meron tayo sa ating variables. Okay, ano ba ibig sabihin ng variables natin? Examples are x, y. So, kunwari, pag sabihin natin y is equal to x. So, ang variables natin doon is y and x. Okay? So, kapag meron tayong tatlong iba't ibang kinds ng variation, okay? We have direct, indirect, and combined. So, let's talk about direct variation. When we say direct variation, yung change sa isang quantity or sa quantity ng isang variable will result to the same change sa another or other quantities or variables in the same direction. So, ano ibig sabihin ng in the same direction? If, say, we have y varies directly with x, ang ibig sabihin lang natin dyan is when x increases, ano mangyayari when y increases, ano mangyayari sa x? X will also increase. Okay? So, when x decreases, y will also decrease. So, kung pareho aangat, yung isa din, aangat rin tataas. Kung yung isa bababa, yung isa din is bababa. Ganun kapag meron kang direct variation. Okay. In equation form, it is y is equal to kx. Ano itong k? So, ito yung tinatawag nating constant ratio, constant of variation, constant of proportionality, and actually, ito rin yung ating slope kapag dating sa ating graphs. Okay? So, mas maintindihan nito pag nakita natin yung examples. An example would be ang circumference ng circle and radius. Okay? The circumference of a circle varies directly with its radius. Kasi ano ulit yung equation ng circumference natin, ng circle? It's equal to 2 pi r. Ano yung k natin dito? Ano yung constant of variation natin? It would be 2 pi. Okay? Nakakasunod pa?
Yes po.
Okay. So, ito, sinasabi lang nito na ang ratio ng ating circumference and radius ng ating circle is always equal to 2 pi. Okay? So, yung k natin, kaya nga tinatawag siyang constant ratio, constant of proportionality, etc. Kasi constant ang ating k. Okay? So, kaya kanina sinabi ko rin na slope kasi if actually i-graph natin ang circumference versus radius ng circle natin, ang makita natin graph would have a slope k. Okay? So, ano lang to, additional info lang to kasi minsan may mga ganitong tinatanong. Para alam nyo kung how related yung pagdating pag nag-graph tayo ng functions natin sa mga ganitong bagay. Alright? Okay, another example. Para sa mga nahihirapan mag-imagine kapag masyadong technical, let's start with a simple example. You can peel 4 potatoes in 10 minutes. Okay? So, isipin nyo, kapag dumami ba yung patatas na binabalatan ni Sarah, tatagal ba or tatagal ba yung oras na nagbabalat siya or iikli yung oras na nagbabalat siya? Syempre, tatagal din. Okay?
Tatagal po.
So, since time varies directly with the number of potatoes, masasabi natin that time y is equal to kx. Okay? So, since ang ating time is 10 minutes and ang ating number of potatoes is x, ito yung equation natin na nag-represent sa situation na to. So, 10 is equal to k times 4. Okay. So, pag tinanong ka, how long will it take you to peel 14 potatoes? So, alam ko, simple lang to for most. Okay? 10 over 4 is equal to K times 4 over 4. Dinivide ko lang both sides by 4, okay? Para mawala yung 4 dito at maiwan yung K sa right side. So here we have K is equal to 10 over 4, or if we simplify that, it's also equal to 5 halves. Okay? So, gagamitin mo tapos yung nakuha mong K to answer the question. How long will it take you to peel 14 potatoes? So, since yung K natin is constant, ilalagay natin siya dito sa equation, 5 halves. But naging 14 to? Kasi tinatanong natin kung gaano katagal kapag 14 potatoes. So, if we multiply this, our answer would be Y is equal to 35 minutes. Okay, so naintindihan naman yun, no? Ginawa ko lang na something simple para na-imagine ng mga hindi nakakasunod. Alright? Okay. So again, if you increase the number of potatoes, mag-increase din yung time kasi yung variation nila is direct. Okay, how about this one? R varies directly with the square of S. Paano mo ito isusulat in equation form? Anyone sa chat?
R equals K S squared.
Okay, close. But actually, it should be R is equal to K S squared. Kasi general siya. Hindi niya sinabi kung paano sila related. Kung times 2 times 3, okay? So, the general equation would be R is equal to K S squared. Nakuha ba kung bakit may K? So, it could also be equal to 1. Pero ito yung general equation niya. So, baka kasi magulat kayo pag exam meron K.
Silent po nung maingay yung sa mic.
Okay, pamute daw muna. Guys, total hindi tayo nagsasagot ng examples. Pamute muna. Okay, guys, technically, R is equal to S squared is correct. Pero hindi siya yung general equation representing this statement. Okay? Kasi pagdating sa exam, pwedeng may choices ka. The best answer would be this one. Next example, volume of a rectangular prism varies directly with length, width, and height of the prism. Okay? So, paano to in equation form?
Yun po yung imumultiply po yung length, width, and height. Diba po?
Okay, so basically, ito lang yung equation natin or yung formula natin for the volume of rectangular prism. Okay, volume is equal to length times width times height. So, paano ito naging direct variation? Actually, when we say volume varies directly with length, for example, ang case doon is ang assumption na width and height is held constant or kept constant. Nakuha niyo ba? Kasi, kunwari, sabihin mo nga nag-increase yung length, sure ka ba na mag-increase yung volume? Kapag hindi directly or hindi stinate yung assumption that width and height is held constant or kept constant. Okay, nakuha niyo yung ganun. Very common yung ganun pagdating sa chem, sa mga chem na formula. Napapansin niyo ba yun sa mga problems niyo? Okay, mamaya makakita natin. I have another example. Okay, ano naman ang indirect variation? So, indirect variation is when yung change ng isang quantity or variable will result to a change in the other quantities or variable in the opposite direction. Ano ibig sabihin nun? When we say y varies indirectly with x, kapag yung x tumaas, yung y is bababa. Okay? Or another case would be kapag yung x bumaba, ang y naman, mali ang aking PowerPoint. Ang y naman will increase. Okay? Take note, guys. When x decreases, y will also increase. Tataas. Mali yung nasa PowerPoint. Okay?
Ma'am, yan po ba yung sinasabi nila na inversely proportional?
Yes. Related ang variation and proportionality. Yeah, but technically, they're not exactly the same. Okay? Kasi when you're talking about variation, tinitignan mo lang yung isang equation and kung paano related yung variables niya. When you talk about proportional, meron kang dalawang ratio na pareho, but they're actually related. Okay? And pagdating sa problem solving, minsan hindi na napapansin how different silang dalawa. Okay? Okay. So kung kanina we have y is equal to kx, sa indirect variation naman we have y is equal to k over x. Okay, so a classic example would be rate. Rate varies indirectly with time. Ano ibig sabihin ng rate? For example, R is equal to K over T. Let's say, working at a rate of 1 over 10 days, he finishes a job in 10 days. Okay, so very obvious naman yun, di ba? If he works at a rate of 1/13 days, may sobra akong kama, he will finish the job in 13 days. Okay, so practical naman to, di ba? If mas mabilis ka, mas maikli yung oras na required. Okay, if mas matagal ka mag-work, mas mahaba rin yung oras na required. So yung rate dito is bumaba. From 1/10, ang rate niya naging 1/13. Okay? So pagdating naman dito, yung time mo tataas. Nakuha ba? 1/10 is greater than 1/13, right? Okay, so bumaba yung rate mo, tumaas yung time mo. Other examples, R varies indirectly with the square of S. Paano natin ito isusulat in equation form? Anyone?
R over R equals to square.
Equal to K over S squared.
Okay, R is equal to K over S squared. So how about this one? M varies indirectly with N. So we have M is equal to K over N. Alright? So again, i-compare lang natin our direct and indirect variation. When we say direct, Y varies directly with X. So we have Y is equal to KX. When we have indirect, Y varies indirectly with X. We will have Y is equal to KX. Okay? So, pagdating sa mga simple problems, hindi nyo na kailangan itong isulat, diba? Minsan nakikita mo na lang yung numbers, alam mo na kung paano mo sila i-manipulate or anong operations yung included para makuha mo yung sagot. Pero minsan sa exam natin, wala tayong numbers. Okay? Puro variables. Kaya important na yung concept nito is naiintindihan nyo. Alright? Nakukuha naman ba? May questions ba before tayo mag-proceed?
None, miss.
Okay.
Saan po?
So, combined variation. From the name itself, combination nito ng direct and indirect variation with at least 3 quantities. So, for example, if we say Y varies directly with Z and varies indirectly with X, paano natin yun makikita in equation form? That's just Y is equal to KZ for varies directly with X. So, paano naman, since it also varies indirectly with Y, with X, magkakaroon ka ng X sa baba. So, you have Y is equal to KZ over X. Directly with Z, so nasa taas yung Z. Indirectly with X, so nasa baba ang X. Okay, so again, gaya na sinasabi ko kanina, when X is kept constant and Z is increased, Y will increase. Okay? So, when Z is kept constant and Y is increased, Y will decrease. Okay? Increase, decrease dito kasi Y varies indirectly with X. Nakukuha ba to, guys? And bakit may sinasabi ako ditong when Z is kept constant or when X is kept constant? Bakit important yon? Kasi kung pareho sila nagva-vary, hindi ka sure kung ano yung cumulative effect nilang dalawa sa Y. Kaya important yung assumption that Z is kept constant or X is kept constant. Okay, nakuha ba yon? Okay, so kanina... No, this one, nalilito kung bakit meron tayong when Z is kept constant. Sa chat nga, guys. Kasi...
Yes po.
So, let's say we have Y is equal to KZ over X. Let's say sabay silang nagbabago. Ang K natin, i-assign lang natin as 1 para hindi tayo mahirapan. Sa case na Z is equal to 2 and sa case na X is equal to 3, meron tayong Y is equal to 2/3. Okay? Naka-follow dito?
Yes po.
Let's say I increase Z. Increase natin si Z, 2, magiging siyang 4. Okay? So, Y natin now will be 4 over, at the same time, i-increase ko din si X. Magiging siyang equal to 4. So, this time, we have 4 over 4ths. Here, my Y is 2/3. Yung Y ko dito naging 1. Right? Yung y ko ba dito nag-increase or decrease? From 2/3 to 1.
Increase.
Increase. Okay? Pero kung titingnan nyo, ma'am, sabi mo pag yung z nag-increase, mag-increase. So, tama. Sabi mo, ma'am, pag yung x nag-increase, dapat nag-decrease yung y. Nag-increase din siya. Nakuha nyo ba? Kapag sabay sila nagva-vary, hindi mo agad masasabi kung nag-increase or decrease yung y. Nakuha nyo ba? Kaya may sinasabi tayong when x is kept constant or when z is kept constant or medyo may nalilito pa. Sino yung mga nagsabi kaninang nalilito sila? Nakuha na ba? Medyo
Opo.
lito pa po.
So, yung assumptions po is needed para malaman kung ano yung relation ng dalawa.
Para maging valid yung sinasabi mong relation, yes, kailangan yung assumption. Kasi in this case, ito Daniel, di ba binago mo yung z and x? Okay? Tingin ka lang muna dito sa corner na to. Okay. When you increase z, anong expected na response mo ng y? Expected na ang y mo is tataas, right? Okay. Pag nag-increase ka ng x, expected na ang y mo is bababa. Tama? Nakuha pa dito, Daniel? Nakuha pa dito? Okay. So, posible ba na kapag pinalitan ko yung z and x ko at the same time, posible ba na at the same time umangat yung y and at the same time bumaba yung y? Hindi, di ba? Kasi yung value ng y mo is iisa lang. Kaya sa assumptions natin, sinasabi natin na z is held constant or x is held constant. Okay? Medyo important yung ganitong bagay or maintindihan nyo kung bakit meron kayong assumptions or may mga sinasabing held constant. Kasi pagdating sa chem, lalo na pag may mga true or false, sa physics din, ano yun?
Miss, pwede po ba magbigay ng example na yung z constant lang?
Okay, sige. So,
Okay,
ano yung
okay po siguro kung same values.
Okay, for here, let's say our z is constant. Z is constant. So, z is equal to 2. Okay. Pag in-increase ko yung x, anong expected value ng ating y? Yung y natin is? Anong expected value? Bababa, di ba? Okay, so tingnan natin if bababa nga. So, z is 2, then yung x naging 4. Okay. So, dito meron kang 2/3 and dito meron kang 2/4. Bumaba ba yung value ng y?
Opo.
Yes, kasi 2/3 is greater than 2/4. Okay, so nakikita nyo na kaya dapat help
Miss, mas mataas yung 2/4. What?
equal to sa 1/2. Okay, 1/2 is less than 2/3. Sobra to ng onti sa kalahati. Kasi ang kalahati ng 3 is 1.5. Okay? Nakuha na ba? I guess nakuha.
Yes po.
Okay. So, another example, ito yung sinasabi ko. Kasi pagdating sa chem, hindi ko alam kung ganun yung exams nyo. Pero minsan, wala ka namang values pero tinatanong kung nag-double, nag-quadruple ba yung certain value. Okay, so here we have our ideal gas equation. So, you have your pressure is equal to R or universal gas constant times T or temperature times N, which is your number of moles, and then all over V or volume of the gas. Okay? So, dito nakalagay when the temperature is increased, ano expected na mangyayari sa pressure mo? Mag-i-increase din. Kasi as you can see, nasa taas yung T. Okay? So, P varies directly with T. Okay? Nakuha yun? How about V? V varies directly or indirectly with P?
Indirectly po.
Indirect. So, when V is increased, ano mangyayari sa pressure mo? When V is increased or tumaas or lumaki yung volume mo, your pressure will decrease. Okay?
Decrease po.
So, pressure varies directly with temperature, and the number of moles. And pressure varies indirectly with volume. But hindi ko na sinama yung R. Kasi in this case, your R is actually your K. Okay? Constant yung R natin. Okay? R is the universal gas constant, so it's a variation constant.